Good evening, not Swiss Star, not Swiss Star, Croizo, welcome back to the channel. Here we are for the raid tournament, and it is 5-star bloody battle. Not going amazingly well, but let's see how we go. I'm just going to jump straight into this one. It's been an entertaining day. I have a bad habit of getting into arguments with trolls on YouTube. It just makes me chuckle. I just love that there are a lot of trolls out there who simply come on and call people names or say, basically, I know you are, but what am I? And it's like, yeah, but what about me? Yeah, well, you do that. And it's just like, it's hilarious because then you just say, have you got any argument more cogent than, I know you are, but what am I? And then almost immediately they resort to name calling. And it's just like, that's all you got? Really? Not much of an argument, is it? It's a bit sad, really. And then, yeah, just watching them try and scramble to defend it. And the thing is I very carefully am always very, very polite, which also I think really drives them mad. So instead of calling them names, I say, it's okay, you take your time. You can get that argument to me soon. I'm sure you've got one. I'm sure it's there. Just come on, you can do it. Come on, you've got it there, guy. Come on. You must have a reason why you think that so and so is stupid, or X is wrong, or X is right, or why this side is that side. I mean, I'm not particularly, as I say, I don't. Well, my politics are fairly left wing. I don't like basically mainstream politicians of any ilk. Which, again, you could argue with, and I'm sure there are arguments that could be made against me. But it's, well, we shall see. We shall see. Yes, so it's all quite entertaining to see where it's going to take us and what these people come back with. And some of them, it's just very funny. It sort of smacks of desperation. They want to come on and be the big YouTube troll I am. And then they come on and they go, and then when you actually sort of say to them, well, yeah, that's interesting. That's an interesting point of view. Can you provide any evidence to support it? Then immediately they fall apart. It's very funny. But there we are. Anyway, that's my hobby. It's a side hustle. It's something I shouldn't do because it's not good for my mental health. Because sometimes it doesn't make me angry. Actually, it just makes me laugh. A little bit sad that these people. I don't really understand trolling entirely on the internet. I mean, it's one of those things. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess what is the satisfaction from trolling? I mean, some of them are paid to do it, as I understand it, anyway. But yeah, how does it enrich your life? Is that ever the goal? I don't know. I'm too old for this stuff, really. I think it's probably part of it. It's very hard to have a rational debate with somebody you can't see, I find, personally. It tends to. It's very easy to be a keyboard warrior, as indeed am I. So there we go. Anyway, moving on. Right, let's have a look. Okay. This team's gone with a yellow tank. Back to the actual game I'm playing rather than talking about what I've been doing in my spare time. Right, I say spare time. Let's carry on as if I'm as if this YouTubing is my full-time job. So I would argue they've gone for the wrong colour of tank. This tournament has been particularly unpredictable, I've been finding, in terms of whether I win or lose. I've had good boards, I've had bad boards, I've had intermediate boards, I've had heroes who suddenly seem to die very unexpectedly, and I've had enemies I've killed suddenly and unexpectedly. So it's been a really sort of random affair altogether. I'm going to try and get Umbra to curse this person here. Let's see. With a bit of luck, they'll shoot themselves. Nope, they shot me. But then they killed themselves because I got counterattack up. So, swings and roundabouts, I guess. So there we go. Counterattack should take care of this. Boom. Counterattack is quite effective if used carefully on raids. I find it's well, generally speaking, as I've sort of said in the past, it's much more effective. What do you call it? On an offense team than a defense team. The human players are better at sort of counteracting the effects, or can be better at counteracting the effects, I should say. There we go. And okay, this guy's gone green. We should take reds, so let's take Marina and this Thrasher. Can't remember what this guy in the wheelchair does. He's the leader of the mercenaries in the game. What's his name? Von Hagen. 420, yeah, he does do damage to the target, so he's not a healer, which would have been a bit of a mistake. Nice sort of rolling combo. That didn't help me much, but, still, combo's a combo. I thought that would be enough tile damage to kill Von Hagen then, but not quite, but that is. 2 greens, I would say, is quite a mistake. Doesn't mean I'll win, of course, as these things never do, but it does seem to be quite a mistake to take 2 greens in. Bit of red tilage there. Let's see, I don't need to activate Blunderbuss because she's already activated. That was enough to finish off that one. Let's hope this might... This is, I want to say Michelle, is that right? No, Letitia. Michelle... Oh, Michelle is... She 3... Yeah, she's a 3-star here, 3-star purple. Letitia was... I don't know if Letitia was an event hero of the month, I think. And I know the guy with the machine gun here, Hopper, was a hero of the month. I remember him being around. I say that, he'll probably turn out to be a mercenary hero now. I'm pretty sure he was a hero of the month. They do sort of start to run together a little bit after a while, I find. Okay, and there we are. And this team's gone yellow, so I'm going to go swap back purple tank. They've also gone with a healer as a tank, which normally isn't a bad idea, but again, bloody battle tournament, not the best choice. And I know, before anybody says anything, I know Rana is a tank, but Rana, I would argue her main skill is not... her main skill is the counterattack over the tankage, the healing effect. Crockett does at least do attack boost and defense boost as well as armoring people, because obviously the armor's no good. They put in the French professor, Dr. Scorpion. Sorry, that's my... I do apologise for anybody listening from France for my terrible accents. She is okay-ish, I think. I can't remember being anything particularly special. Counterattack there took care of her quite comfortably. This guy here, the rocker, Pollux, he's quite dangerous. So I'll be glad if he dies this turn. If he could do that, that's very kind of him. And that just leaves me facing this person, Hypernova, 210 damage. Just checking. I don't think there is any way Hypernova can come back from this on her own. There are only really in this game, as far as I know, it's only really the reviving heroes that can actually hope to bring that team back by that point. There we are. Well, gosh, that was the best day of my tournament quite easily. Defences are holding at A, but as one now, yesterday I had 2 attacks, now I've got 3, and I've lost 1, so they've done worse than they were doing. Leaderboard, I'm assuming I'm not on it, 387. That's not too bad. I'll take that. There we are. So, not too bad going at all, really. And I can claim my things, consecutive raid battles and what have you. Anyway, there we are. So, as ever, thank you very much for watching. Do please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And it just remains for me to say, hoa, goodbye, and may death come swiftly to your enemies.